Hi everybody, so this is going to be how to get a flawless face, and this will be the new video because the old one was really dark and everybody said my skin looked gray and the lighting was bad, so hopefully we're going to fix that today. So what I first do is I put moisturizer on after I clean my face or got a shower, and I use Anne-Marie Borland's Night Moisturizing Cream. So you put that on all over, and then you're going to start with your foundation. Also I normally use a bronzer. I use the Saint Tropez bronzer, and I'll put that on first before my moisturizer. So right out of the shower or washing my face, I put the foam bronzer all over my face and all over my neck. And that just helps get an even color, and it doesn't make your face tanner or darker than the rest of your body. Skin on your face, because you wash it so frequently and you might be using scrubs or something that exfoliates quickly, you're going to lose a lot more color. So normally people's faces are more paler than the rest of their body. So I do that, and it just makes you look healthier and have like a nice glow, and it makes the face look thinner because it adds more shading and contouring. So that's why I like it. Then I do moisturizer and then the foundation. And this is my favorite. It's Laura Mercier's moisturizing foundation in Golden Beige. She also makes one if you have oily skin. It's an oil-free formula, but mine's just dry, so I use this one. Another cheaper alternative is the L'Oreal True Match that you can get at any drugstore. I like that as well. So I'm just going to put a couple, I'm going to start with some pumps of this, and then you're just going to rub it around and rub it in really well. I use my fingertips because it warms up the makeup and emulsifies it better, so you get even coverage all over your face. When I'm on set and I'm working, I normally use a sponge because it's more sanitary, but all the great makeup artists from years back and still to today, they still agree that your fingers are some of the most amazing free tools that you came into the earth with. So, and usually I'll have like a couple shades of foundation because as you get tan, you're going to want another color. And this is, I'm going to show you like a more heavy coverage for like photos or going out. You always want to get the eyelid. The skin there is so thin, you don't want to see the veins or the redness. And just do this. And go underneath the eye. You want to get around the nostrils and around the mouth. And go all the way back into your hairline so it blends really well. And then if you want, you can slightly go underneath the chin so you don't have a line of demarcation right there where you see where you didn't blend very well. Then you're going to use concealer, and you can use it in specific spots or however you want to use it. Again, I love Laura Mercier, and this is her two-tone color, so you have two options to use. I'm going to take the lighter color, and I'm just going to hit underneath the eyebrow bone to just add some highlight. And then sometimes you can hit the front corner of the lid, and right underneath, if you have darker circles, use a light color first, then go over with a more kind of orangey, bronzy color similar to that. So we're going to get under the eye. And you want to get this in like a triangular area, like right here under the eye, and then if that was the other angle, coming up like this. So down and up to here. You want to highlight all that area. You're making the plane of the face look flat there because nobody wants this rounded up around here. So we're just going to give the illusion of it. And this is heavier too. You can skip this step for day look if you don't want to do this. So then I'm going to grab the darker one and go all over the lid. The most important thing is you want to get the eyelids. You want to get around the nostrils because these are areas that hormonally women get more red, and then the chin tends to get red too. And then I'll take a highlighter and I'll go straight down my nose because you want to elongate that right there, nostrils. And you're going to be starting to look pretty pasty and white, but this is just priming our canvas for makeup. So after you have that, if you want, you can either use concealer around your mouth, or this is Lip Spackle from Laura Geller. You can get this at Sephora.com or just Google Lip Spackle Laura Geller. And the reason this is different is there's silicone in it, and it helps smooth the lip line, and it prevents the lipstick or lip liner from bleeding. So I really like it, and it cancels out the redness. So whatever color makeup you're going to put on, it's going to be true to whatever that pigment is, not added redness bonus from your own lip color. Then I just take a powder, and the powder that I like Studio Fix from MAC. I'm not a big fan of their foundations, but I do like their powder. Their powder just makes me break out, and I don't like the texture of it. So then you want to always make sure that you powder your eyes really well. This is what's going to make sure that your eyeliner isn't going to move up to your eyelid. Your eye makeup's going to stay on for hours this way. If you're going to put a primer, you can go ahead and put the primer on after you've done this step. This is just preparing a really good base. And I go under the eyes just a little bit so that any eyeshadow falls down, it's going to catch that. You want to get the nose because that's our oily spot around the nostrils so that the redness doesn't show up. And I go around the mouth. That's going to make sure that your lipstick and your lip liner is going to stay on all day long. And I'll hit the chin. If I'm doing a photo shoot, I'm going to powder my whole face. I go up above the eyebrows, but if I'm doing just a fresh look, I really won't. I'll just hit all the oily spots. Eyelid, nose, chin, and go over the eyebrows. And that's pretty much it. Then a highlight is always beautiful to add. And as you probably know, my favorite is Shell from MAC. And it's a cream color. And I just dab my fingers in it. And you're just going to hit the highlight areas. Oh, my nose is itching. So that's going to be the cheekbone area right here, right underneath your eye. And you're just going to dab that on right there. And then down the center of the nose is always good to just add a highlight and sheen. And maybe you can see this on camera. I don't know how well it's showing up. And if you want to go a little crazy, you can go up under the brow bone and the front of the eyelid, like so. Then for, you can go over it with a highlighter too. And one of my favorite highlighters is the, is 10 from Benefit. And it's the one with the 2 colors. And I'll take my fan brush and just go over where you just highlighted, and that will make sure it locks in place all day long. It won't melt and slide off your face. Then you can get the darker brown bronzy color, or if you watch my videos, you know that I love Blunt from MAC, and I can't find it right now. Hang on. Okay, it is right in front of my face. So this is Blunt from MAC. It's just kind of a dark bronzy color. It's just going to add a contour color. So it's going to look like shading right there. Another step too that you guys can do for a little contouring, and this is an extra step. You don't need to do this every day, like for a photo shoot or if you're going out. I take the Studio Stick from MAC, and many shades darker than the actual color that I would use. This is NC44, and I think my powder is NC30, so it's like a lot different shade. And then you're just going to go under the cheekbone, like from the corner of the mouth up to the top of the ear. You're going to just draw a line like that, and then you're just going to blend that in. And this is going to give another illusion for a cheekbone. And again, this is not something you have to do every day, but this is just a contouring step if you want to. It's going to also slim the face too. So another slimming step is you're going to go up here to the temple and rub that in. And as you can see, the darkness is going to make it look flatter. Anything that you want to look larger, you're going to use lighter and brighter and whiter. And then anything you want to recede or go away and hide, you're going to use a darker color. So do that. Another step Marilyn Monroe did was she shaded her nose. And again, I don't do this every day, but I'm just showing you guys what to do if you wanted to do this. She would go underneath the, oh, my nose is so itchy. She would go underneath the nostrils right here with a dark color and shade that. Now this is just something you may want to know, I don't know. And you can always slenderize the side of the nose like this. This is more of a photo shoot kind of thing. You could see how dramatic that is, but it just slenderizes the nose. So these are just extra steps if you ever need to do photo shoot makeup. These are not things that I would do every day, but there's just some basic contouring. Then you can just go over those areas with powder again, and there's your basic flawless face, how to get perfect looking skin for the day. And I think that's all. I hope the lighting is much better than my first video. Thanks guys, have a good day.